its brain poison. My mind unravels when I toy with the thoughts it gives me. Leave me wishing, but maybe that's why life's worth living. It's with something dreams, maybe I'm breaking through. I can't understand it. With all these memories, at least I'll never be without you, without her. Sort of. I'm so fucking tired. I heard it all again, the echoes in my mind.
All right. All right. You guys should be able to hear me now. Yeah, okay, finally. All right, it works on my YouTube now. So, give me a second. Um all right. I just got to recreate the chat widget so I can see on my tablet. Give me a second. Oh wait. Oh no, I'm not trying to shut down OBS, no. All right.
And I won't get rid of you.
Okay, I think we are finally back. Finally ready, I think. Okay, and okay, I can hear my voice on YouTube stream. Good. All right, good. Let me just get my timer out. So that's like 30 minutes, yeah. All right. So yeah, we're live now. Finally, let me see.
So Jonas, what are we launching today?
We gave Cursor agents their own computers, and now they can. Hey. How's it going, everybody?
Sort of.
Everybody, in this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to start coding with Java. This series even contains about 15 hands-on projects that we're going to code together. Our final project will be a functioning alarm clock that plays music of your choice. If you've never coded anything in your life, don't worry, we're going to start from the very beginning. I encourage you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I don't like boring introductions, so we're just going to jump right in. To start coding with Java, you'll need two things: a Java Development Kit, also known as a JDK. A JDK contains a compiler. A compiler will compile your source code, your written code, into bytecode, which can run on a machine. You'll also need an Integrated Development Environment, IDE. An IDE is a fancy term for a workspace Space in which we can write code, because sometimes Notepad just doesn't cut it. We'll get started by downloading a JDK, a Java Development Kit. Okay, here's how to download the JDK, the Java Development Kit. You can easily just Google. We should now be at a welcome screen for IntelliJ. Within our project folder, navigate to your source folder. It has a name of SRC. We need to create a main Java. Here's how to change that. We'll name this class main. It's going to contain the main. Go to the top toolbar, your source folder, and there's a name of SRC. We need to create a main Java file. Go to the top toolbar, go to File, New, Java class. We'll name this class main. It's going to contain the main body of our code. Then select class. Now the font is probably going to be really small. Here's how to change that. Go to the top, IntelliJ. It has a name of SRC. Within our project, we can do that ourselves. I'll show you how. I recommend unchecking.
No, not this one. This one, right? Yeah, it's gonna be blurred out. Yeah, just in case. I don't want to leak anything. Let's do JetBrains. Pretty sure I have that on my PC. Unless I think I uninstalled it. I uninstalled JetBrains RIP. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's what he installed. IDE. Yeah, he did that. Let me. Yeah, this is not going well. Let's do. All right, let's get the IDE real quick. Yeah, go here, download. No lie, guys, this is gonna be a long process. It's be a long process. Be a long process. So while I wait. Yo guys, this is about to be the most boring stream ever if I can't get this to work. Alright. Also the timer, I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna definitely restart the timer. I'm gonna restart the timer. Alright. Downloading. I mean installing, I think. The exe is not running. Okay, here we go. Yeah, run it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, .java. Let me see a tutorial so I don't mess something else up again. All right, let's see.
Files. This is useful if you're going to be running Java code from command prompt or terminal, but we won't be doing that in this series. You can always come back later and update this.
I'm gonna update that because I think my codex might be very fond of me doing
But we'll
that.
just select next
Uh,
and install for convenience. Now this is important too. You can update the path variable. It basically tells your operating system where to find the executable files. This is
Yeah.
useful if you're going to be running Java code from command prompt or terminal, but we won't be doing that in this series. You can always come back later and update this, but we'll just select next and install.
all right, next.
All right, and we can finish. We might as well start IntelliJ right away. I'm going to check this checkbox to run IntelliJ
Okay,
and
it's
finish.
installing.
This is my team, and we get everything done with Monday.com. Sarah is a senior project manager, and she has never missed a deadline. She uses Monday.com, so every project she leads goes from
We should now be at a welcome screen for IntelliJ.
Okay. It looks like it might take a while to install. Let me just put back the stream music then. All right. Timer, I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna definitely restart the timer. All right. Yeah. Let you be a mod. I mean, I could. Let me see. How do I make someone a mod? Let me check Google. How to make someone a mod on Twitch, not Discord. /mod. Oh, okay. And lastly, what does mod what perms do mods get on Twitch? You know, just to make sure. Okay. Sure. I'll give you mod. Oh, is you Dion? All right, cool. Yeah. I'll definitely give you mod. /mod. All right. That should work. Oh yeah. All right, it works now. Your mod. Okay, I think the ID is done downloading. Is that my stream lagging or is that my VRM lagging? I honestly can't tell. All right. I think it's finally up now. I'm gonna import my settings. That's good. All right, hopefully we should finally be able to code now in like a few seconds. Come on, ID, lock in. All right. All right, we're in. We're in. All right. All right. Let me go back to, I think it's shift.
We need to create a project. Select New Project. I'll name my project My First Project. Select the latest version of your JDK. I have JDK version 23. There is a checkbox, and it's most likely going to be checked, that says Add Sample Code. Just as a beginner, I recommend unchecking this. It'll auto-generate some sample code for us, but we're going to do that ourselves. I'll show you how. And then Create. Within our project folder, navigate to your source folder. It has a name of src. We need to create a main Java file. Go to the top toolbar, go to File, New, Java Class. We'll name this class Main. It's going to contain the main body of our code. Then select Class. Now the font is probably going to be really small. Here's how to change that. Go to the top toolbar, go to Settings, go to Editor. Class. We'll name this class Main. It's going to contain the main body of our code. Then select Class. Now the font is probably going to be really small. Here's how to change that. Go to the top. Toolbar, go to Settings, go to Editor, General, and you can check this checkbox for change font size with Control plus mouse wheel. Apply. OK. Okay. Now you should be able to zoom in if you hold Control and scroll your mouse wheel. Now we can actually read something. In Java, in order to get some code to run, you need a main method. Within our class of main, there's a set of curly braces. We'll type the following. Public static void main. Add a set of parentheses, then a set of curly braces. Within the set of parentheses, you're going to type the following. String, straight brackets, args. Like you're a pirate. You need this method in order for your program to run. Over the course of the series, we'll learn what each of these keywords means. But as a beginner, think of it as a magic spell that you have to say in order to get your program to run. To run your program, you're going to click the screen arrow. Or you can hold Shift plus F10. If we have written the main method successfully, we should have no errors. It says processed finished with execode 0. That means everything is running fine. If I were to delete this main method, we can't actually run the program. So be sure that that method is in. To output some text to the console window, we're going to type system with a capital S .out .print. Add a set of parentheses, then a semicolon. In Java, you'll end most of your statements with a semicolon. It's kind of like a period at the end of a sentence in the English language. Within the set of parentheses, we'll add a set of double quotes. Whatever we would like to output, we're going to type within the set of double quotes. Think of a food you like. I'll type, I like pizza. And then we can run this, and this should be the output. Again, I'm going to go to the green arrow, or you can hold Shift F10, and a console window should pop up that says, I like pizza, or whatever your favorite food. And a console window should pop up that says, arrow, or you can hold Shift F10, and a console window should pop up that says, I like pizza, or whatever your favorite food is, whatever you typed here. Let's add another line of code. Again, type system.out.print. End it with a semicolon. Within quotes, what should we type? I like pizza. It's really good. Let's run it again. Alright, here's our output. I like pizza. It's really good. Now these are both on the same line. To move your output down to the next line, you can use print ln, meaning print line. Now it should look something like this. I like pizza. It's really good. If you type \n, that's an escape sequence for a new line, and that works too, besides print line. I like pizza. It's really good. Let's add another line of text. System.out.print. Or print line. I like pizza. It's really good. Buy me pizza. And I'll add a new line character. I like pizza. It's really good. Buy me pizza. Or again, you could use print line. So, print ln for print line. And this will do the same thing. Now you can write a comment. Comments aren't displayed as output. To write a comment, you use 2 forward slashes, and the text should be grayed out. Comments are good as notes for yourself or for other developers. Let's add a comment that this is my first Java program. When we run this, this won't display as output. It's really just used as notes. We still have our output. It hasn't changed. You can even add a multi-line comment with a forward slash, then an asterisk. To end a multi-line comment, you need an asterisk, then a forward slash. I'll write, this is a multi-line comment. This won't output either. We don't see either of these comments. This is specific for IntelliJ, but you can change the console font and the colors. I kind of find this hard to read. To do that, we're going to go to the top menu. Under File, go to Settings. Under Color Scheme, go to Console Font. Here, you can change the font if you would like. Or the colors. I'll change the colors. I'll make the output bright green so it's easier to read. I'll go to Console, Standard Output, and select a new color. I'll select something green. Apply, and I think that looks pretty good. Under Color Line, Comment. This won't output either. We don't see either of these comments. This is specific for IntelliJ, but you can change the console font and the colors. I kind of find this hard to read. To do that, we're going to go to the top menu. Under File, go to Settings. Under Color Scheme, go to Console Font. Here, you can change the font if you would like. Or the colors. I'll change the colors. I'll make the output bright green so it's easier to read. I'll go to Console, Standard Output, and select a new color. I'll select something green. Apply. Nice. And I think that looks pretty good. It's more readable that way. I'll also change the system output too. I'll make it kind of gray. Grayed out. That's pretty good. Yeah, and there's our output. I'll make it kind of grayed out. That's pretty good. Yeah, and there's our output. I like pizza, it's really good, buy me pizza. Now a shortcut to type system.out.println, if you're using IntelliJ, is to type SOUT, then hit tab. That's going to auto-generate a println statement for you. I didn't realize this trick until a little bit later, so you don't always need to type out this statement. You can just auto-generate it. Alright everybody, and that is your first Java program. Your homework in the comment section is to post 3 println statements. Maybe type a poem or some song lyrics or something. And well everybody, that is your first Java program.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Hello again, friends. So today I'm going to show you how we can accept user input in Java. We will need the help of what is called a scanner. A scanner is an object that allows us to accept user input in Java. However, in order to use a scanner, we actually need to import it from this certain package called utilities, or util. At the top of our Java file, we're going to write the following statement. Import java.util, this is a package, dot scanner. Scanner is a class. So make sure you have this import at the top before we get started. To sum up programming, we typically accept input, process it, then produce output. So that's why accepting user input is important. We would like to do something with the input. So to accept user input, we're going to create a scanner object. So type this. Scanner, that's the name of the class. Scanner, that's going to be the name of the object we'll be working with. Do pay attention to the capitalization. Our scanner object is all lowercase characters. whereas in the first scanner, has an uppercase S. Scanner scanner equals new scanner. Add a set of parentheses, then a semicolon. Within the set of parentheses, we're going to type system.in. Our scanner object can read user input. However, it is good practice if you create a scanner object. At the end of your program, when you're done, we're going to take our scanner object and use the close method. So scanner.close, parentheses, semicolon. If you don't close your scanner, it can lead to unexpected behavior. For example, let's say that we read a file. Well, after we're done reading the file, we'll want to close the file. When we open something, we typically want to close it. We're going to create a prompt within our console that says enter your name, then a user will be able to type in their name. We'll need a user prompt to work with. So let's say system.out.println, enter your name. After receiving this prompt, a user is going to be able to type in their name. We're going to use our scanner object, scanner.nextLine, parentheses, semicolon. So a user is going to be able to type in a string of text. So let's type in our full name, then hit enter. However, with this user input, we're not doing anything with it.
Is there any time, or did my clock stop winding? They say you work till you're dead, but that's a little too soon. When I lose my mind, will you help me find it? Or will you lead me to lie? Or will you come to do?
So let's assign it to a variable. So with our line of scanner.nextLine, we will declare a variable and assign it. String name equals scanner.nextLine. We have declaration and assignment. Those two steps. And then once we have our name, let's output it. System.out.println, let's say hello plus name. So enter your name, type in your full name, hit enter, and the output should be hello. So enter your name, type in your full name, hit enter, and the output should be hello, whatever your first and last name is. Now, if you prefer, we can put the input on the same line as the prompt. We're going to use print instead of print line. Print line will add a new line character to the end. So let's stick with print. So the input will be on the same line as the prompt, if you prefer it that way. So the next line method of our scanner object. It reads a string of characters, including any spaces. If you don't want any spaces, you can use next. So if I were to type in my full name, with the first and last name separated with a space, we only get the first name. Next doesn't read any spaces. So use what you would prefer. I typically just use next line. To read an integer space, we only get the first name. Next doesn't read any spaces. So use what you would prefer. I typically just use next line. To read an integer, there's a different method called nextInt. This time, let's create a prompt of enter your age. I'll use print instead of println. We will assign a variable of age. Int age equals, use our scanner object, use the built-in nextInt method. Then once we have our integer of age, let's output it. System.out.println, you are plus our variable age plus years old. Enter your name, type in your name, enter your age. Oops, I'm going. Going to add a colon and a space. After my prompt, just because I think it'll look better. Okay, enter your full name. Enter your age. Hello, your name. You are, whatever your age is, years old. So that's how to accept an integer. If you were to type in a floating point number or a double, anything that includes a decimal. Now check this out. Our variable of age should be an integer. If we type in something that contains a decimal, like a floating point number or a double, let's say that I'm 25.9. Well, we get an error. Here it says we have an error at line 12, where we accept an integer. So if you need a double, there's a next double method of scanners. So this time, let's ask for a GPA. What is your GPA? Say that I'm 25.9. Well, we get an error. Here it says we have an error at line 12, where we accept an integer. So if you need a double, there's a next double method. Of scanners. So this time, let's ask for a GPA. What is your GPA, your grade point average? We will assign a variable that's going to be of the double data type. Double GPA equals, again, use our scanner, use the next double method, and then let's output it. System.out.println, your GPA is, plus our variable GPA. So again, let's go through the prompts. Type in your name, type in your age. What is your GPA? Let's use print instead of print line. Enter your name, enter your age. What is your GPA? Let's say my GPA is 2.1. I'm just barely passing. Hey, C's get degrees, right? Your GPA is the GPA variable. So that's how to except the double.
Should I end the stream and then come back at with the new stream title and stuff? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we'll be back in like a second. Just gonna go and use the bathroom. Also, yeah, then I can start a new gameplay recording too, and it'll be separate from each other. Yeah, that's good. That's good.